In West Haven are investigating a shocking case of vandalism. Several graves were vandalized at the St. Lawrence Cemetery. News 8's Aaron Cox on the scene in West Haven with reaction.
The vandalism stretches from one side of the cemetery to the other. In every case, it's religious statues that have been knocked to the ground. Fallen figures, Mary, Joseph, even Jesus, face down in the dirt.
It's a disgrace. I mean, they desecrated all these graves.
Vandals hitting some 20 graves at the St. Lawrence Roman Catholic Cemetery in West Haven. It happened over the weekend, most of the damage on the Forest Road side. A neighbor across the street tells us he noticed one down, then spotting another and another, including at the grave of a veteran killed during World War II.
Called the police and they looked through and took a report, and I drove myself in there later in the afternoon and noticed there were more missing or knocked down the other side.
Sacred ground, deliberately disturbed. And while many of the monuments are aging, some larger figures were set on pins, having to be lifted, thrown to the ground. West Haven police now investigating and increasing patrols here. The cemetery notifying families of destruction at a loved one's final resting place.
Specifically go out and damage and desecrate 20 or so graves. It's a horrible thing.
It's sad that it happened, and I hope they catch whoever did it.
In this case, the statue has actually lost its head. It's embedded into the ground. But the cemetery manager says in some cases, homeowners insurance may help families repair the damage. Reporting on the scene in West Haven, I'm Aaron Cox, News 8.